Hi guys.
Hi.
How are you all?
Good.
Great. Okay. Johan, whenever I see, I feel like, oh, why Johan is here? Okay, but yeah, I do remember that Johan is different from algebra class, and this Johan is different.
Miss Priya,
Yeah, go ahead.
was my mom able to tell you about us traveling? We're going to India for a month.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. So, what do you plan to do?
I think I'll still um do the classes there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know about times and everything yet. I have to like see what the time will be.
Mm-hmm.
Um
Then you have to join the Sunday class.
okay. And I probably if I do it like this Friday, that means I probably won't be able to join the class cuz we'll be traveling.
And how are you managing? Okay. If you're going to do that, right? How are you managing with the school thing?
I surprisingly I have a good schedule for it. So there's two courses. It's geometry A and B for both semesters of the year.
Mm,
Um, and the my thing was before we go to India, I was supposed to finish the geometry A, and then
mm,
there I'm finishing geometry B, and I only have one more like assignment or something to finish the first semester. And what it does is if you take all the pre-tests
mm.
and you do like at least above 80, I've gotten like pretty good scores on them. It exempts a lot of the smaller assignments like oh like you're already mastered in this so you don't have to focus on it, focus on like the area you need more. So my grade right now in it is a 98, so it's like I think I've got it controlled, I think.
Okay, okay. So you're managing it, is
Yeah.
that? Okay. Okay. Let me I really want to get into transformation. Let me see, guys. Give me a minute. Yeah, see. Ah, this is what I want to do. Okay, let's see this one. Dilations and similarity, part one, but one second then. Yeah, let me see. Okay. Let's revise a couple of things for you today. Let me see. Okay. Any questions on last week homework, guys? Any questions on last week homework?
No.
Johan, did you have any questions?
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, yeah, I'm here. Any questions on that?
Hello.
Dhruv, we are able to hear you, Dhruv. We are able to hear you. Can I move on?
Miss Priya, you're on mute.
Do you want me to go over any homework pieces that we are left with? No, none. This is Friday, right? Let me quickly go through the geometry Friday. Yes. Okay, let's go ahead. Are we recording the class? Somebody wanted recording today. Partitioning, geometry standards, PCB from last week. So you all did parallel perpendicular lines, is it? Did you all do parallel perpendicular lines?
Yes.
So we have not done any transformations, right? Okay, just help me recollect. Last week, did we do transformations? No, right?
No.
Then it was in the okay. See, I honestly got a little confused because I thought, oh, we did first part of transformation. We'll go to the second part. I'm glad I talked to you. Okay, so
Miss Priya, you're on mute.
you're able to see my screen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how many of you remember transformations to a good extent in the sense what is translation, reflection, dilation, rotation? Do you all remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then first let's go over that and then only I'm going to go to congruent figures and all that stuff. Let's see. Okay. When we studied transformations, right? In 7th grade, you would have all studied transformations, right? So what are the transformations you studied? Tell me one by one.
Reflection over x-axis and y-axis.
Let's go from translation. Ma. Translation. Then what? Then
Rotation.
Dhruv, are you there? I have no idea whether you're there or not, Dhruv. Okay, rotation. Then
Dilation.
okay. I will fill in if you can't finish. Go ahead. What is the other one that's left out?
Reflection.
What are the equivalents when you say it in layman terms? For a person who does not know what is translation, what is reflection, what is rotation, what is dilation, what will you say? Flip like that. Go ahead, guys. I didn't want the noise. Go ahead. I stopped the noise and kept. Go ahead. In layman term, what is each of these called? Like translation is to slide, right? Like that I'm asking. Translation is to slide, correct? So like that, tell me what is each of this is called.
For reflection, it's like flipping over an axis.
Good, it's flip. Rotation.
Maybe turning.
Good job. Turn. Dilation is what?
Change in size.
Change in size. So it can be reduction or enlargement. Make sense? Okay. In this, right, what are these? How are these three different? There is a big difference between the last one and the first one.
They don't change the size of the object.
Good job. These three, the pre-image and image are congruent, meaning same shape, same size. Before the transformation and after the transformation, both are of the same size, same shape. So they produce congruent figures. That is why these transformations are called rigid motion. Rigid motion produce congruent figures. Dilation is non-rigid motion where the image and the pre-image are not congruent. Either it reduces in size or enlarges in size. So this produces similar figures. Make sense? Okay, so this was the biggest difference we learned. Can I move on? Before I move on, right, I was telling that I'll review certain things, right? I did not, I know. It's just skipped my mind. Hold on. I really want to review something with you guys before I proceed. Hold on. I don't know whether I have it ready, but um, give me a minute, guys, okay? Because the same document, I'm going to take this off. Let me erase whatever is on the board. I don't know what is going. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Let me erase whatever is in here. Okay, now, before I go to transformations, right, I just want to see, okay, how about this? Write an area of the polygon. Okay, so you don't know many of these. That's okay. I just want to see.
Yes, Priya, can I go to the restroom real quick?
Yeah, please go. Okay. I just want to know how about this, guys? Can you find the perimeter of this one? Meaning based on whatever we have learned, can you find the perimeter and area of this figure? Let me enlarge it. This is just a review of what you have already learned. There's nothing related to new class or anything, okay? I just want to know where we are on distance, where we are on everything, whatever we have learned. So there's nothing new to this, but I would really like you to find the perimeter and area of this figure. It tells me what you have done till date. Can you try finding the perimeter and area of that figure? Think you can do? Can you do that, you think? I would like the answer. um, okay, to be expressed as a decimal is fine. But the area, I would like to see that in radical. I would like to see, okay, both can be in decimals. Both can be in decimals, but I really would like to know what each side is. A, B, B, C, C, D, D, A. Like that, I would like to know. Even if you answer in radicals, I'm pretty happy. Answer in radicals. Let's not use the calculator. It's just a review. Answer in radicals. It's fine. Okay. Let's not go to the calculator. Okay. I just need the perimeter and the area of the figure. This is just based on distance formula, right? It's not a big one, but just tells me how much you have studied till date. Let's see. Okay. You're going to do that. In the meantime, I'm going to get Krishiv, did you log in?
New military.
Krishiv. Okay, Krishiv just got in, I think. So I'm going to get him what he wanted. So there might be some noise. You have to bear with me. You can finish this and let me know. Krishiv. Krishiv.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah. Um, did you get the recording that you wanted?
No, I didn't.
Did you search properly?
Yeah, I looked.
What did you look? Did you search one day after, one day before?
Yeah. No, I was like looking for the YouTube channel. I couldn't find it.
find the YouTube channel or you couldn't find the recording?
It's on the YouTube channel, right?
Yes, but did you look at, were you able to look at the YouTube channel?
Yes.
Okay, but the video wasn't there, you mean?
Can you just like give me the title and I'll just watch it like tomorrow or something?
Yeah, yeah. See, title you'll have to search one day after or on the same day. 20 or 21 will be there. The problem is
Okay.
YouTube removed that particular video on 20th. I don't know why, but they have removed it. That's the problem. So let me do one thing. For you alone, I'll share the Zoom link. But this is hard. I don't know why they removed it. That was the only video they have removed it. Okay, go ahead, guys. I'm glad you're asking me now, Krishav.
Okay.
But I'll make sure you have it. But this is one thing I don't know why they removed it. It was a little daunting to me too. That one video they have removed. Anyway, 20th, right? Yep. 20th. I can share it with you, Krishav. Shall I send it to your mom?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you get it, guys? Please, it's just a review, right? So I really would like to you to get it quickly and
Yes, Priya.
Amma,
Is the area supposed to? Is it a whole number?
send it in chat, Amma. Send it in chat. I really would like everybody to. That's okay. Wow, Harshita, both are right. Aha, Dhruv, you'll have to simplify that, Dhruv. Have you been watching recordings, Dhruv?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'll do that real quick.
No problem, but have you been watching recordings?
Yeah,
Whoa, I am impressed, Dhruv, honestly. You're totally in India, right?
yeah. I watched it like the day after I came back. All of them.
Oh, all of them. Very nice. Very glad to see that, Dhruv. Dhruv Nayak, perfectly correct. Both are correct. Very nice, guys. I feel good about this. Avyukt, what happened? You can find the perimeter area and send it to me.
I rounded the area.
Okay. Adira, correct, ma'am. Guys, I really want everybody's answer or everybody's answer saying that you cannot do it. Anything I want. Okay, but please don't keep quiet.
Wait, did you see my edited answer?
What, Amma? What, Dhruv?
Did you see the answer? I just put it. I changed it.
You changed it? No.
I just changed.
You changed it, really?
Yeah. You said like the one of the ones like non-simplified, so I simplified.
Ah, yeah. Sorry. Yes, thanks. Correct. Yeah, but I thought first time itself, I thought it was right, but yeah, I didn't remember that you did not simplify. Okay. Krishiv, did you get it?
No, not really.
Okay. Avyukt, did you get it?
I did not know how to add the radicals.
That's okay. Send each of them separately.
Okay, sure.
Something is wrong with my machine. I would really like you to keep going, guys. Avyukt, you should be able to get the area easily, right?
Area? I thought you asked for perimeter.
See there? See the question on the board? Okay, Pratika, Johan, I'm waiting for your answer. While I'm waiting, I want to see more from the others. See, these are all on radical operation. Some of them you can't do, I know. Do you know how to do this one? I don't know. Let me see. These are all on radical operation and a little bit of a trick. Okay, let's see. I don't want any hint to be given to you, but I'm going to give you this. That is question number 1. Question number 2 is this. You're able to see? Question number 2 is it's more of a review, guys. I really want to understand whether you're able to apply what we learned. Okay. Avyukt, now I have the question whether you're doing your homework in geometry.
I am.
You are. Then it's something similar, right? Of the questions with what we did already.
I do know the distant formula. I just don't know how to answer radicals.
That's okay. Send each distance.
Okay.
At least partial answer I should get rather than I don't know at this point in time, right? How to do this? Why? Oh, Johan, you didn't know how to do the second one you're saying, Johan?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. The ratio of one base, see, okay. See, if I say the ratio of this piece of yarn, let's say there's a big piece of yarn, the ratio of both pieces, two pieces I cut it into. The ratio of these two pieces 1:2 means this is 1x length. 1x means the multiplier is x. This is 2x length. It's always like that with ratios. Why? Because this multiplier is the same in both the parts. You see, this is 1x length, this is 2x length. This is the multiplier that you don't know the value of. So,
Wait, Miss Priya.
Yama,
So like, would it be like 2x, 3x, and 4x like that?
exactly. So when you think about it, the ratio of the base is to height. Let me draw the trapezoid. Base is to height to the other base. See, base is to height to the other base, b1, b2, let me say. So they have given us 2x, 3x, 4x. That's it, right? 2x, 3x, 4x. That's all. The area of the trapezoid is 117. Would you be able to do it now, Johan? Yeah, try. Please try. Avyukt, right? What is the length, width you have given me? What is the other one?
I already gave you.
No, you just gave me one. Oh, you gave me this. Huh? Yeah, so this is 2 square root of 10. Good job, Avyukt. 2 square root of 10, square root of 10, square root of 10. Distance you found out. So when you add it, right, treat square root of x as a variable. If you say 2x plus x, how will you add, Avyukt? That's all. When you add everything, right? 4, 5, 6 square root of 10. That's all. You got it? Because 2 square root of 10 plus square root of 10 plus square root of 10 plus 2 square root of 10 makes sense, which makes 6 square root of 10. Makes sense? That is the
As long as the square roots are same, it works, right?
area will be equal to L times B. That is 20. What, ma?
As long as the square roots are same, we will be able to add them.
Yes,
right?
otherwise you'll have to simplify the radical and add.
Okay, got it.
Area will be 20 square units. Okay.
Okay,
Now,
got it.
now. Class. Okay, bye. Go ahead, guys. Which problem? What is going on with my machine? Okay. Avyuk, did you get that? So the area of the, oh my God, what did I do? The area of the trapezoid, can I show what happens?
Sure.
Yeah. So see, we drew the trapezoid, right? 2x, 3x. Order you should follow. One base, height, other base. This is 3x looks like. Other base is 4x. Half 2x plus 4x times 3x will be equal to 117. 6x by 2 times 3x is what? 9x square will be equal to 117. X square will be, oh my God, x square will be equal to 117 by 9, 13. X equal to square root of 13. Got it, guys? Johan, did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I just want you to be able to do these ratio problems or, yeah. So now let's say the perimeter of a square. Let's say there is a square, dimension change, what would happen? Square of side 4. Suppose if I increase each side of the square by 2 unit, if I increase each side of the square by 1 unit, what will, the perimeter original is what? Perimeter original is 16 units, correct? If I add 1 unit to each side, what will happen? 1 unit each side, if I add, how the perimeter changes? Go ahead, guys.
It will increase by 4.
Increase by 4. Good job. Suppose, okay. Suppose if I increase the each side by 2 units, what happens to the perimeter?
It increases by 8.
It increases by 8. Okay. Now what I want you to understand, what happens to the area? 1 second. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Rather than adding, let's say I multiply. Okay. Let's do that. For the perimeter, I multiply each side by 2. Each side I multiply by 2. What happens? Each side, if I multiply by 2, what happens to the perimeter? What happens to the perimeter? Quick, come on. Each side, if I multiply by 2, what happens to each side first?
It becomes 8.
Yeah. So what happens?
It'll all increase by 32.
32. It will go to 32. So that is original perimeter times 2, right? Okay. Now, if I increase each side by 3, what happens? 12 fours are 48. 48 units, right? 48 units is original perimeter times what? Am I making sense?
Times 3.
Times 3. Each side, if I increase it, I'm sorry, if I multiply it by 3, what happens? By 4, what happens to the perimeter? 16, 16, 16, 16.
It would multiply by 4.
16 times 4. Okay, so 16, 64. 64 units, which will be original times 4. So what are we trying to achieve? When you multiply the dimensions of any rectangle or a square by k times, what happens? If you multiply by k, then the perimeter gets multiplied by k. What happens to the area? Initial area was 16 square units, right? So each side was multiplied by 2. What happened to the area? It became 8 are 64 square units. When each side was multiplied by 3, what happens to the area? By 3 means 12 12s are 144 square units. Each side is multiplied by 4. What happens to the area? 16 times 16, 256 square units. So how does the area change? Each side is multiplied by k. What happens? Come on, guys. You should know change in dimension, how it affects perimeter and area. What is the change observed? Look at the pattern and let me know.
Whatever number you multiply by it gets squared, and then you.
Good job. Yes, if you multiply it by k, then your original area gets multiplied by k square. Original area gets multiplied by k square. The whatever, how many times you multiply that square, it gets multiplied with. Make sense? Harshita, does it make sense?
Yeah.
So perimeter gets multiplied by k, area gets multiplied by k square. Change in dimensions, how does it affect perimeter and area? Avyuk, did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so we are good with the basic distance and all. Okay, now, okay. Okay. You might be given problems like this. Okay. I'm sure if you're given an equation, you know how to draw the lines in a graph, correct? If you're given an equation, you know how to draw the graph, the line graph, you know how to do, right? Now, once I say, hey, let me show you. Let me ask you this question and ask whether you know. Then see, these are all based on whatever we studied. So what we studied was very, very simple. Okay. But then you can apply this nicely. Let's see this one. How about this? Find the perimeter and area of the shape bounded by the lines. What is that? What is y equal to x plus x? I really want a bigger one. Wait, guys. I want this to be bigger. I don't want it to be smaller. Let's do it properly. Find the perimeter and area of the shape bounded by the lines if they ask you. Let's see. Okay, so that's big. But again, how about this? Can we draw this, please? Let me see what we are getting. One example I'll do. Then find the area of the perimeter and area of the shape bounded by the lines. How to draw this line y equal to x plus 9? Do you know how to draw that line? How to draw that line? Quick, come on. Do you know or you don't know? You have to let me know.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Avyuk, do you know?
Yeah.
So you know what I'll do? Easy way. I'll put x equal to 0, then y equal to 9. So 0, comma 9 is a point. I'll put y equal to 0. What? X will be equal to minus 9. Great. Minus 9, comma 0 is another point. So 0, comma 9, 0, comma 9, 0, comma 9, minus 9, comma 0. So this is my line 1. What is this line? This is line 1. Okay, then the next one, y equal to minus x minus 5. Put x equal to 0, y equal to minus 5. So 0, comma minus 5 is a point on the line. Y equal to 0. Now x will be equal to minus 5. So minus 5, comma 0 is another line. 0, comma minus 5 comma 0. That is the second line. That,
Yeah,
yeah, ma?
I can't see what you're writing properly.
You can't see what I'm writing properly. I'm glad you told me that. That's hard. Okay, now let's see. I'm glad you told me. I'm going to stop share. That's it. Share. You're able to see now? Avyukt, are you
Is
able
that?
to?
Yeah, I was. Some of the stuff you wrote, I couldn't see like all of it. That's it.
Now you saw that?
Yes.
Okay. Now the second line is drawn, right? So let me mark it as 2. Let me mark it differently. Otherwise, it's so confusing. 2. This is line number 2. Any questions still here? This is line number 2. This is line number 1. Any questions still here?
I don't quite understand.
You didn't quite understand, Johan?
Mhm.
Okay. Where is that you are losing the flow?
I think the points.
Oh, okay. What I'm doing is, see, y equal to x plus 9, you all know how to find the slope, how to find the intercept and then plot it, right? What I am doing is, I'm just substituting x equal to 0. I'm just finding 2 points for the line. If I substitute x equal to 0, y equal to 9, right? So 0, comma 9 is a point in the graph. I will plot that point. Then put y equal to 0, x will be minus 9. So minus 9, comma 0 is another point on the graph. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Meaning, for easy purposes, I'm quickly finding 2 points and then plotting it. Got it? Instead of finding the slope, finding the intercept, then plotting it, and then first you will find the intercept and then go by the slope. X that much, Y that much. So it's going to take time, but this is so easy, right? Okay. So based on that, I did these 2 lines. Johan, did you understand or not, Johan?
Yeah, I understand.
But if you didn't get it, good. I'm glad you're raising it. So third one is line number 3, y equal to x plus 3. Okay. Y equal to x plus 3. So okay. Y equal to x plus 3. So basically, see, I want to know what is the intersection between these two as well. What is the intersection point between these two? I need to know. Line 1 and 2, what is the intersection? I have to know. Otherwise, it's very hard for me to do. So here, I can, 2 variable, 2 equations that you learned in algebra 1. So here 2x will be equal to minus 16. X will be equal to minus 8. If you substitute x equal to minus 8, then y will be equal to 3. This is minus 8 comma 3. This point is minus 8 comma 3. Remember, minus 8 comma 3. How did I find the intersection of the 2 points? I solved these two. X plus 9 I equated to minus x minus 5, found out x, and then substituted in y. I found out y equal to 3 and x equal to minus 8. That is the point in here. I need that point because they've asked me for the perimeter and area of this figure, right? So I need both. I need all the intersection points as well. Okay. Now let me go to line number 3. Line number 3 is x plus 3, correct? X plus 3 means x equal to 0, y equal to 3, y equal to 0, x equal to minus 3. So 0, comma 3, minus 3, comma 0, 0, comma 3, minus 3, comma 0. Am I making sense? What is the intersection of 2 and 3? This is line 1 and 2 intersection. Line 2 and 3 intersection. How to find out? Let's see. X minus 5 I will equate it to x plus 3. If I equate x minus 5 will be equated to really, oh, I'm sorry, see, minus x minus 5 will be equated to x plus 3. Then that makes sense. So 2x will be equal to minus 8. X will be equal to minus 4. If x equal to minus 4, then what? Y will be equal to minus 1. Minus 4 comma minus 1. this point is -4 comma -1. Any questions still here, guys? Dhruv Nayak, did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Now the last one, y equal to -5x. The last one, line 4, right? Line 4. X will be equal to 0, y will be equal to -9, y will be equal to 0, x will be equal to -9/5. So 0 comma -9, 0 comma 0 comma -9. Okay. And then 0 comma -9/5. 9/5 is what? 1.8. Minus 1.8 comma 0. Minus 1.8 comma 0. My God, this line is what? What is the picture that you're getting? What is the picture that you're getting? What do you think the diagram is? What do you think the diagram is, guys? What do you think the diagram is? Intersection of, wow. Give me a minute. Something feels wrong to me. Definitely something feels wrong to me. Hmm. I need to see, guys. Give me a minute. Let me make sure we are on the right track. Area bounded by the lines, right? Perimeter and area, yeah. Yeah. And perimeter bounded by what? Yeah. Something feels, oh, y equal to x plus 9. Huh? Okay. Yeah, what is that? Okay, so what is the area bounded by these lines? All the lines. So which is the correct? Whatever we've done is correct. So this is this one, all the lines are binding one region, right? This one, and what is the fourth line? This one. Do you see what figure is this? What figure is this?
A trapezoid?
Trapezoid. Good job. Now, do you know how to find the perimeter and area of this trapezoid? Is it hard, guys? Okay. I'll tell you how to do, but tell me whether you can take it forward. You know this point, right? Is it not easy to find the distance? So -8 minus -4 the whole square plus 4 square, right? So what is the square root? So 4 square plus 4 square, 16, 16, right? What is this? 8, 4, 16 to 16, 32 I'm getting. Root of 32 I'm getting. Make sense, guys? Would you be able to do that like that for me? So what is the perimeter and area means? For each of this, you need to find the distance and add them together. That is the perimeter. Coming to the area, you know how to find base 1, base 2, and how to find the height. Only thing is base and height should be perpendicular. This is basically perpendicular. When you think about it, the slope of this line and the slope of this line is negative reciprocal. So in that case, you can find this is the base, these two, this is the height, these two is the bases. Do you want me to do, or can you take it forward from here? Please tell me correctly.
Can you do it?
You want me to do it, okay? Okay, so let's do this one problem then. How many of you want me to do it, guys? Okay, all of you want, okay. Let's take a simple problem. I'll do this again because you can't follow if you want me to do everything from here. See. Let's do this one first and then I'll come back to this. Same problem, 2 problems we'll do. I think this is quite important. But I wanted to do transformations today. Let's see, it's okay. Okay, how about this? Y equal to 0, y equal to 6. Let me first do this. 2 problems I'll do for you. First, y equal to 0, y equal to 6. Y will be equal to x plus 9. Then the last one is minus 2x plus 3y Something feels wrong to me. Equal to 24. 1 second, guys. Mhm. Okay, makes sense. Okay. Do you get it, guys? These 4 I'm going to do. Let me plot a graph nicely. Okay. Y equal to 0 means what type of line is it? You are going to help me, please. I'm not the only one who is going to plot. Y equal to 0 means what line is it, Krishav?
It's the y-axis.
Yeah, it's the y-axis. Y equal to 0. So this is my line 1. This is my line 1. Can I go to line 2? Y equal to 6 is what? Which line? Pratika. Y equal to 6 is which line, ma?
It's a horizontal line that lies on the point 6.
Nice. Horizontal line. Make sense? This is line 2. Okay, now let me go ahead and find out line 3. Which is line 3? This one. So what are the points? X equal to 0, y equal to 9, right? And then I'll have minus 9 comma 0. Any questions, Avyukt, on that? Avyukt, did you understand?
Yes.
Okay, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus. Dhruv Nayak, did you understand that?
Yes.
Minus 9 comma 0. Okay, and then what is the other point? 0 comma 9, right? 0 comma 9. So this goes like this. Okay, so that is line number 3. The last one is what? Minus 2x. Oh, that's a difficult one. Minus 2x plus 3y equal to 24. I put x equal to 0. I get y equal to 8. I get y equal to 0. X equal to minus 12. Any questions, guys, on that? So 0 comma 8 and minus 12 comma 0. 0 comma 8 minus 12 comma 0. Minus 12. 0 comma 8. Oh, 0 comma 8. Sorry, guys. 0 comma 8. This is 0 comma 8 minus 12 comma 0. Really? Minus 12 comma 0. What is that point? I don't see it at all. Minus 12 comma 0. 0 comma 8. If I put y equal to 0, x will be equal to minus 12. Correct. That makes sense. Minus 12 comma 0. 0 comma 8. Correct. But is this correct, guys? Minus 9 comma 0 and then 0 comma 9. That seems incorrect to me. 0 comma 9 and then minus 9 comma 0. 0 comma 9. Okay. Minus 9 comma 0.
I think that's correct.
That's correct, right?
Yeah.
In the figure, we are not getting it properly, right? What is the issue? Second one is correct. The last one is correct 100% because the points are 0. X-intercept now, y equal to 0. So 12 comma 0. Did we get that? 12 comma 0. Did we get to, we didn't get it. Let's see. This one, x equal to 0, y equal to 8. Correct. So that is 0 comma 8 is correct. Second point is what? You put y equal to 0. Y equal to 0. X will be minus 12. So minus 12 comma 0. That is correct only. Minus 12 comma 0 and 0 comma 8. This is correct. Somewhere something is missing, guys. Maybe I took the problem incorrectly. y equal to 0, y equal to 6, yes, I took the problem incorrectly. This is minus x plus 9. That is the deal. Okay, so let me go ahead. This one is correct. Line number 3, I took it incorrectly. I copied the problem wrongly. Okay, so now let's redo the third one alone. For 3, x equal to 0, y equal to 9, and then y equal to 0, x will be what? 9. So 0 comma 9, this is 8, right? 0 comma 9, 9 comma 0. So this is correct. 9 comma 0, 0 comma 9. See, because I'm getting a figure, that's how I determine that. Number 3. Okay, for number 4, we already got it. That was itself correct. So let's go with the 4. 4, right? What were the points, Emma? Now x equal to 0, y will be equal to 8. Y equal to 0, x will be minus 12. So 0 comma 8, and then let me put it as 0 comma 8 and minus 12 comma 0. Minus 12 comma 0. Krishu, are you following this, Krishu?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what is the thing? What is the shape that's bound by the 4 line equation? What is the shape that's bound by all the 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Any questions, guys?
Is it a trapezoid?
What is it, Ma?
A trapezoid?
Trapezoid. Good job. So I want to find the perimeter, right? What is the base one? Let's call this as base one. What is the length of base one? Here there are how many units? 9. This side, how many units are there? Guys, this is minus 12 comma 0. This is 9 comma 0. So what is the length of base one?
21 units.
Yep, 21 units. Good job. Now, what is the height of the trapezoid? What is the height of the trapezoid? Not a hard one, guys.
6 units.
6 units. Good job. Now we have to find base 2. How are we going to find base 2? We need to know this one and this one, right? Wow, that is the intersection of line 4 and line 2. Line 4 and line 2. What is the intersection of line 4 and line 2? If I substitute y equal to 6 in my second equation, so it would be 24 minus 18. That will be equal to 24 minus 18 is 6. X will be equal to minus 3. Are you all with me? This is minus 3. X equal to minus 3 comma 6. What is this point? This point is the intersection of line 2 and line 3. Line 2 and line 3. Substitute y equal to 6. So, if you substitute y equal to 6, x will be equal to 3. So, the point is 3 comma 6. So, what is
45 minutes and I have 10 minutes? So can I just check?
what is base 2, guys? What is the length of base 2? What is the length of base 2? This point is minus 3 comma 6. This point is 3 comma 6.
9, 6 units.
6 units. 3 here, 3 here. Now, first of all, let me find the area. Area is half 21 plus 6 times 6. Any questions, guys? 27. So what happens? 3, 21 to 81 square units. Any questions, guys?
Miss Priya,
Mama?
I don't understand how you found the intersection of the two lines.
Okay. That comes from algebra 1. Let's say I said, hey, I wrote down the line names, right? So I'm glad you're asking this. So this is, let's say line, which two lines would you like me to do? Which two lines would you want to find the intersection?
Um, you could do any. I mean,
No, just name. It's your. I'm
um,
absolutely. You give me the problem. Let's do it together. Go
you
ahead.
could do 2 and 3.
2 and 3. Yeah, that makes it easy on me too. Y equal to 6, y equal to minus x plus 9. This is two equations in two variables, right? There are two variables x, y, and you have two equations, right? You can either use substitution or elimination. It is very easy to use substitution here. Y equal to 6 is already given. So plug the 6 in here. You know y equal to 6. That is the intersection point. But x will be equal to what? Subtract 9 on both sides, you get minus 3 equal to minus x equal to 3. So the intersection point is 3 comma 6. Make sense?
Yeah.
Similarly, you can find out, let's say, 1 and 3. Where do the lines 1 and 3 intersect? Substitute x equal to 0 here. 0 comma 9 is the intersection point of 1 and 3 lines. Make sense? You just plug one into the other and get the x and y values. Whatever x and y values you get is the intersection point. Any questions here?
No.
Now how do you find the perimeter? You know this is 21 units. You know this is 6 units. And then what? You have to find the perimeter, right? So now 3 comma 6, this is what? Is it 9 comma 0? Yes, I think so. 9 comma 0, right? What is the distance? You know, it's okay. 6, so 6 minus 0 the whole square plus 3 minus 9 the whole square, right? So 3 minus 9 the whole square is 6 square plus 6 square, 36 plus 36 root of 72. Are you all with me? Okay, so this one is root of 72. What about this distance? Minus 12 minus 3, the whole square plus 0 minus 6 square. So what is that? Minus 12 plus 3 is 9 square, 81 plus 36. What is it? 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Root of 117 is what I get. Am I making sense, guys? Krishiv, did I make sense?
Yes.
Now, how to find the perimeter is root of 117 plus root of 72 plus base 1 plus base 2, right? So, that would be what? Here, you can either express it in radical. This is 8, 9, 72 is what, guys? So 9, 6 nines are, 8 nines are, right? So, basically, 3, 2 will come out as common in radicals. So 6 root 2. This is 6 root 2. Root of 117 cannot be simplified. After that, 27. This is your answer. This many units. For area, 81 square units. Am I making sense with this? Who did not understand it yet? Who did not understand it yet? Hey guys, tell me guys clearly. At the end of it, the class is for you. You have to understand every piece of what we do. Did you get it?
Yes.
Dhruv, did you get it? Dhruv Nayak.
Yes.
Okay, so this is based on basically distance formula, midpoint, intersection, parallel, perpendicular lines only. So I thought of covering this part. Okay. Hey, how does, if I change the dimension, how does the perimeter and area change? Right? So these are questions that I wanted to cover, but literally I really wanted to go to translation as well. Let's see. Okay, but for the time being, this is good, I feel. Okay, and how about we started with transformations, right? We talked about rigid transformation and non-rigid transformation. Okay, dilation is a non-rigid transformation. Now, in your 7th grade, right? We have always discussed, whenever we discussed a dilation, right? We used to dilate it with the point of dilation as the origin, meaning suppose let's say, what did we do in dilation? I'll tell you what are we going to do different in geometry. Okay, I'm not going to delve into details. Okay, non-rigid transformation was dilation, right? So let's start with dilation. Okay, coming to this one, right? Let's have a point 1 comma 1 here, 1 comma 1. Let's say this is, let me take it as 3
Miss
comma 2.
Priya,
Yeah, ma?
this class ends at like what time does this class end? Like I just need to know because I don't know.
The class ends at 8, but I do go over, right, Dhruv?
I didn't know. So I thought it ended like 8:30 or something. I don't know. I didn't just asking.
Oh, really? No, we
No,
start.
I thought it ends at 8:30. I don't know. I'm just asking.
Oh, no. It ends at 8.
Oh, okay.
Okay, can I move on quickly?
Yes.
Okay, good. So let's say this is 4 comma 3. Okay. Now, how to dilate this? What did we learn about dilation in 7th grade? When you want to dilate it, right? When you want to dilate it by a factor of 2, what will you do? If you want to dilate it by a factor of 2, what did you do? Do you all remember? I want to dilate this rectangle, the triangle by a factor of 2. What did you do with each of the vertex? Guys, if you don't remember, you can say, I don't remember. It's my duty to tell you. But at the same time, please don't keep quiet. That doesn't work with me.
We multiplied it.
Multiplied it by 2. So this became 4 comma 6, right? So this became 4 comma 6, or the other way to do, you directly multiplied this as 4 comma 6, but when you think about it, you had your center of dilation as your circle. So to dilate the point A, you drew a line from the origin to that point and extended that line. When you extend that line, if you multiply by a factor of 2, this distance was replicated. Basically, from the origin, this was one part, means if you want to dilate it, it will move up here. Similarly, to dilate this point, the next point, right? The next point, 2 comma 3, what did you do? You found out this distance, and then 4 comma 6 means it came up somewhere here, right? So that was B. The B was dilated to B dash. Now C, you drew a line from 0 to 0 through 4 comma 3, and then what did you do? Basically, if you multiply as well, it will become 8 comma 6, right? So it will come somewhere here. 8 comma 6 will come somewhere here, right? Now you used to connect A dash, B dash, C dash. So your origin was your center of dilation. Every time you want to dilate a point, you drew a line to that point and then extended that point, doubled the distance, marked the point, and it became a bigger triangle, right? So the small blue triangle became the big red triangle. Small blue triangle, when you look at it here, became the big blue triangle. So how did you do it? You thought the origin, you had a stick from the origin to every point, and that stick you extended and doubled the distance from the origin. So the center of dilation was always origin. But in geometry, if your center of dilation is this, you should be able to dilate whatever figure is given. How do you find the points? That's what we are going to see next class. Okay, we do have a break. Did you see the calendar that we had a break? We reopen only on July 11th. Please check the calendar. You want me to tell you when is the next class? Guys, do you want me to tell you, or do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
I also put the calendar in the Google Classroom, guys, but I don't mind telling you. The calendar is here. Let's see. I'm going to erase this off. So this week for homework, I'm going to give a lot of perimeter area only. Okay. Coming to our calendar is here. You see my calendar?
Yeah.
Okay. So today is 27th, right? Okay. So we are going to take a break for the 4th. We are going to again meet on the 11th. Does that make sense? Okay. And Johan, you're going to attend some class on that day, right? 11th.
Yeah.
Is it possible for all of us to meet 1 hour later?
So 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Is it okay for all of you?
Sure.
No. I want answers from all of you, not just one yes. You see, that doesn't mean everybody is saying a yes. Adira, is it okay for you?
I have to see the time there.
Oh, then you're going to come on Sunday. You cannot manage the time. Deal with it.
Okay.
Okay, Dhruv, how about you? Dhruv, Krishav, is it okay to meet?
I might not know because like my parents might have other plans. So like you can put in that class, like the group chat. You can like ask the parents or something. I don't know.
Oh, you think so? Okay. I'll put it in the group chat. Krishav, how about you? Avyukt, how about you?
Yeah, can I just check with my parents and they'll
Yes, you can
confirm
definitely
me?
check. Johan, based on what everybody's output is, we will look at the time. Okay, Johan, please tell your mom about it as well. Okay, we did discuss in class. So I'll put it out in the group. So whatever be the response, I'll go with it. Okay.
Okay.
Any questions, guys? Okay, most probably all be based on area perimeter. Okay, and dimension change, how will it change? We'll continue with transformations next class. Okay, guys?
Bye, Miss Priya.
Hi, Ma. Any questions?
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Miss Priya.
Johan, was it difficult?